All right, so again, we have YGT and Two-Tone Malone finally in the grand finals. When was the last time this happened? Maybe a little too long ago. Now, Two-Tone has, again, been stuck in the third place for several tournaments now, and YGT is still the champion, so they are going back to those picks, Richter and Min Min. Both players share fist bump. There is no bad blood between them. This is all fun and games. So this is best of 5. So we only have one set. Both are coming from winners. We have a round robin. So only a single best of 5 set. Again, both of them fighting for neutral here. But we can see that YGT is just a little more versed with that range game, considering he is accustomed to using Min Min. Now, the thing with a Belmont is they always want to keep the distance, but in order to KO, they must get close. Min Min, on the other hand, does not need to be too far away. Min Min excels at close range and mid-range combat. And we see that YGT grabs Richter here. Min Min's taking control of the neutral. And we see an early KO. Min Min, though, at still 12.6% to Richter. One stock down. Now, again, this still puts them at a very even pace. Min Min again taking control of the field. Min Min still has 30% over Richter's 31 and a single stock ahead. But as usual, Richter is Richter. A Belmont can change the tables very quickly. So it's really a matter of which of these players can maintain neutral just a little better than the other. And as it stands right now, this Min Min from YGT very expertly piloted. However, again, Min Min may still struggle with the longer ranged combat. And Richter has some very good burst options if rushing in. Belmonts have been known to do just that, rush in and get those pins straight up. But again, Min Min does not care. Min Min will go through, and that Dragon Head, a deceptively long range. Both players here at KO range. However, Min Min does try to maintain the bottom of the field. Whoever is in the air has a disadvantage. Richter shifting the scales. And Min Min once again using those arms, just making sure that YGT just making sure that Two-Tone here just can't get through. Richter trying to get close enough, but not too close, respecting that distance. But again, we see that both players are neck and neck. And we see a shield break into a KO. But again, Richter is still one stock behind. This is an uphill battle. Min Min, though, YGT relaxing a little bit, but perhaps not too much. A stock is still a stock, and a comeback can happen. A little high on the recovery there. And an unfortunate self-destruct from Richter. He is now on his last stock. YGT and this Min Min are probably going to keep Richter from entering back on the stage, maintaining neutral, playing a little more risky here with that single stock advantage. But we see that Richter, Two-Tone will be taking the close range games here. Min Min and YGT trying to keep it at longer range, keeping it in the middle. Actually quite interesting for both these players because Two-Tone wants to get up close or stay a little further, while YGT wants to maintain mid-range combat. Not saying that neither player can do well, but a few riskier plays here from Two-Tone going for that off-stage axe. And yup, the double arm punch from Min Min. YGT does take game 1. So again, these two players are very well versed at mid to long range combat. But they do have secondaries and tertiaries that excel in closer range combat, as demonstrated here by Two-Tone. Off screen, he did mention to me that he recently beat Pokemon Scarlet and has decided to bring his Lucario to the match as well. So they have returned to Pokemon Stadium 2. Both players attempting to maintain neutral, trying to fight for neutral. Lucario takes first blood, takes the first few hits, and gets punched in the face in return. So from 0 to 40 real quick, to see quick counter from Lucario. 40 to 64, YGT and his Min Min still at 33. Min Min is just juggling this Lucario around. If Two-Tone wants to get a little more control, now might be the time with the aura building up. However, aura is a double-edged sword. So both players will have to navigate this quite well. Lucario may be at 124%, but don't count him out. His damage and knockback are significantly increased. Two-Tone masterfully avoiding YGT's grabs here despite that extra range and taking quick charges at the Aura Sphere. An unfortunate release there though, but as we can see, Lucario at 150 still living. A bad recovery there from the center. YGT masterfully reads the recover and reacts promptly. Again, YGT still just maintaining neutral. Both players want to maintain that neutral, and we see an instant KO again from YGT taking that second stock. This Lucario is going to have to think of something fast, but again, he is now at max aura with that final stock disadvantage. The less advantage Lucario has, the stronger his damage and recoil become. Now YGT just carefully maneuvering with small pot shots here, but will get KO'd by that boosted aura from Lucario. Lucario is not out of this match yet. Very masterfully guarded here by that Min Min, and very well recovered here by Lucario. So both players just want to return to the center. And as in typical YGT fashion, he just won't let the other player back on the field. YGT does excel a little more in his zoning, but so does Two-Tone. Unfortunately, YGT takes game 2. YGT one game away from maintaining his championship title. Two-Tone Malone, though, I don't think he's gonna let YGT have that just as easily. He probably has something up his sleeve. This isn't even his final form yet. He is going for Sonic. YGT thinking, does he want to take this into a further game? He has skipped out on the Min Min, and they are playing a more fun game with different characters. We do see Luigi and Sonic come out. Now Sonic, who has actually gained placement in the meta recently, very difficult to control, but also very difficult to stop once he gets going. Luigi, on the other hand, a grappler, kind of a very close range, but also mid-range grappler. A very unique case for a fighting game character. Now, once Luigi actually gets a combo in, it's gonna be difficult. He's very slippery, and he hits pretty hard given the chance. We see Two-Tone here just slowly taking pot shots at Luigi, but YGT and his Luigi really not just letting him have it. Two-Tone trying to push that Luigi off, but we see that YGT is just so good at maintaining the center stage. He just wants to keep that stage control to himself. Two-Tone with his Sonic actually at 95, 98, 106, 120%. Not enough for a kill though from YGT's Luigi. Retaliating back with an instant spin dash rather, and chasing him through the air, but both players are actually at kill percent for both characters. Luigi there almost dropped. A bit of a whiff, and that was an unfortunate air dodge from Two-Tone. Luigi here just taking a little more punishment, not that he can't. He's one stock up. So Sonic's gonna have to start either going on the aggressive here, because that's at 139%. And we do see an up smash, and it is enough to take out YGT's Luigi. Interestingly, Sonic does not do that much damage at first glance. However, given how much it piles up, it can be a few small hits very fast adds up to a huge one. Luigi, on the other hand, a few combos with moderate damage also adds up quite quickly. Both players still trying to maintain center of the stage here. However, YGT is just really attempting to keep the center, while Two-Tone is constantly going in and out, weaving in, weaving out, but is getting pelted left and right. YGT is just attempting to take these stocks. An early up B there. Almost got him for that early stock. Well, 93% did not consider it early. And YGT air dodges into that forward smash, which calculates straight into a combo off stage. Now two-tone with the advantage with YGT's Luigi with a one stock disadvantage. However, two-tone does get answered back with that up smash. Both players now on their last stocks, but still fairly even despite YGT's Luigi being at 53%. Luigi can change the game as quickly with those combos. Again, Luigi is a grappler. All he needs is one good grab combo. 74% on Luigi after that forward air. Sonic, on the other hand, immediately got answered back with why Luigi should never be allowed to combo grab you. He went from about 20 to 64%. Both players just trying to feel each other out here. It is now a lot more even with up smash, which gave Luigi a quick grab, which did not connect into a combo. Almost a self-destruct there from Two-Tone and his Sonic, but still even. Both of them are now at about 98.2%. 114 on Luigi, 100 on Two-Tone. Both players trying to fight it out off stage. Just one good hit from either of them should be enough to take this game. But the question is, who's going to be able to take this first? And unfortunately, that whip up smash from Two-Tone gives way to YGT. There is a reason this man maintains his championship title. So, the champion for the Outbreak Aftermath Flare Up tournament here at Hobby Crossroads, Southtown Center, Cebu, well, Talisay, Cebu, is once again YGT!